Hi, today I would like to share with you something that I have been learning about the way God deals with us, the way He works in our lives. To do that, I'm going to start by telling you something interesting from music theory. Let me play for you the famous classic, Amazing Grace. The first time I play it, I'm going to use perfectly harmonious triads or chords to go along with the melody. For example, I'm going to use this chord, the C major chord. This chord has three notes in it, C, E, and G, and these three notes blend together so well to give us harmony. So, using chords of this type, here is Amazing Grace. That was Amazing Grace using perfectly harmonious triads all through. I think it's nice and there's a time and place for something like that. But usually when we're listening to a piece of music, we don't want just nice. We want beautiful. We want deep. We want something that goes into our souls and makes us feel. Let me introduce to you a concept now in music called dissonance. To put it very simply, dissonance is something that sounds wrong. It's the opposite of harmony. Remember those three notes that went together so well? Let's add this note to it. Let's play that together. On its own, that sounds awful. It's not working together, it's not blending. That is what we call dissonance. Do you know the funny thing? Dissonance is exactly the tool, one of the important tools that musicians use to transform an otherwise ordinary piece of music into something that's far more beautiful, captivating, and meaningful. When a piece of music is peppered with dissonant notes, there are these moments created when the disharmony builds up and then resolves into harmony. And it is these moments of what we call tension and release that take the music to another level. I remember some years back going over an online piano course by an instructor called David Sprungner. He's a good narrator, and when he was explaining this concept, he made a statement that I thought was quite profound. He said, sometimes it takes a little bit of ugly to make something beautiful. I thought to myself, sure, that's true in music, but I think that's also true about life. I think that's also true about the way God deals with us, the way He weaves into our lives threads of different colors, the way He allows into our lives not only the good and pleasant experiences, but also experiences that feel at the time so wrong. Ephesians chapter 2 verse 10 says, we are His workmanship. He is creating something beautiful out of our lives, and He isn't done yet. Romans 8:28 tells us that all things work together for good for those that love God. And what is that good? The very next verse tells us that He is conforming us into the image of His Son. Now that is something beautiful. I'm going to play Amazing Grace one more time. Remember that note that sounded so wrong? I'm going to use that note and some other wrong notes like it as I reharmonize Amazing Grace. I hope you like it. But before that, a final thought. Sure, this isn't the whole story. Sure, pressing questions about why certain stuff happens in our lives sometimes call for bigger answers. But I want to tell you today that our God is a master reharmonizer. And wisdom is trusting Him. If we hold on to Him, we will someday see how He took all those discordant notes of our experiences and our circumstances and crafted them into a beautiful song.